He had scarcely visited the manor since she had returned home from the university 8 months ago. She didn't expect him to rush back because she had accidentally torched part of the house. Felicity wiped ash from her forehead, her throat dried from more than the smoke in the air. She wished her father would yell. Better yet, she wished he would sit her down and talk about how she had been careless and tell her to be more careful next time. Ask whether she had been injured during the course of the evening. Did she need to see a doctor? But all those conversations with her father would never happen, for they would mean actually talking with her and not around her or through her, as was her father's way. Although the fire did start in my laboratory, we did manage to save the rest of the manor. Perhaps the explosion will amount to a point in my favour, she told Ryan.
Let's hope so, miss, Ryan bowed. Excuse me, I'm going to have the men soak the hallway nearest the house so the blaze won't jump the fine new gulf you created.
He ran off to join others hauling buckets of water drawn from one of the wells on the estate. Ash scattered onto their heads as Felicity and the other servants watched the fire broaden its reach into the east wing. The flames resembled orange ribbons waving destruction. The servants' faces were red from the heat and smeared with cinders. With recognizable annoyance, Horace Wilkins shrunk his eyes down to nothing and gripped his braces when 3 windows blew out in the flaming building. "What do you estimate we lost, Mr. Wilkins?" Felicity said.
"Several of your father's paintings from Russia, and maybe a tapestry or 3.
The head butler's stiff politeness stung with accusation. "I must admit, I did find the Russian artwork utterly depressing, Mr. Wilkins." She loved to tug at the servant's dour demeanour. She also admitted her behaviour to be childish beyond words, especially when watching a section of her home burn.
"All a matter of taste, Miss Carrol."
Wilkins did not flinch.
"My experiment with voltaic pile got away from me."
She brushed long reddish-brown hair away from her eyes. "Thankfully, no injuries except my ego. It is terribly bruised." She had been creating an electrical battery similar to the one invented by Alessandro Volta in 1800 and trying to improve on it. Following his plan, she had alternated copper and zinc discs with cloth soaked in diluted sulfuric acid in between to boost the conductivity. She had succeeded in sparking a current through the voltaic pile when she linked the bottom and top contacts with a wire. But lace curtains had hung too close, and a spark had caught them alight.
"Pardon me, miss, I shall see to the work inside the part of the house not on fire,"
Wilkins said, and bowed. Without an acknowledgement, he passed his sister Helen, who was Felicity's former nanny and now her personal maid and friend. A marked contrast to her older brother, Helen was big-boned and benevolent. Horace Wilkins came in thinner and efficiently grim. "You were very fortunate tonight, Miss Felicity," Helen said. "You could have been burned alive." "Better than being burned dead, Helly." Helen gave a laugh. "Nor that." But her laughter stopped abruptly. "What is it?" Felicity said. "I hope your gown doesn't stink like smoke. You have to attend the ball at the Wheaton House tomorrow night. Your father's orders." Felicity hated that word, orders. "It's too bad that ballroom didn't burn down." "Miss Felicity, really?" Felicity put her hand on Helen's. "A joke. A weak one, Helly, but a joke." "Yes, a weak one." Helen smiled. "Don't fret, smoky gown or not, I shall go and dance in my father's hope that I attract a suitable mate." At that moment, Felicity had the urge to walk into the flames consuming the east wing. She shook away the negativity. She would also do something positive. Walking in front of the servants, also watching the fire, Felicity motioned for them to quiet down for her announcement. "Thank you all for your help tonight. I believe a bonus is in order for your extraordinary service." The male servants bowed their heads while the women curtsied. Felicity spun at the sound of the bells from the fire brigade wagon rushing up the road. At last! At the onset of the fire, Felicity had asked a servant to summon the brigade in Guildford, a village located 9 miles...